One of the saddest dramas of the whole story of the destruction of Jerusalem is what's going on inside the city when the Romans have surrounded the city with their legions, built these massive siege works, and are preparing to enter the city to destroy the temple and to destroy the Jewish people and to destroy Jerusalem. That the Jews inside the city have broken up into different groups. The city was flooded with refugees and different rebel factions. Eliezer ben Yair, Shimon bar Giora, Yochanan Gush Chalav. And again, the majority of people were trying to stay out of the conflict. But the thought that while the Romans had surrounded the city, the Jews on the inside of the city were fighting, and it wasn't just arguing. Actual civil war broke out within the walls of Jerusalem as the Romans are surrounding the city and trying to get in to subjugate the city and destroy the temple. And if you think about what the Jewish people were fighting over, it's even more astounding. Basically, who's in charge and how to deal with the Romans. Now that sounds kind of weird to us, impossible. How could it be that the greatest world power is surrounding us, trying to kill us, and we're inside not only arguing, but actually physically fighting with each other? But if we look again and we understand, as I said previously, that we still live in the diaspora caused by the Roman destruction of Jerusalem, we see exactly the same thing is happening today. Israel today, jump ahead 2,000 years later, is in an extremely precarious position. Anti-Semitism, it's at the highest levels that it's been since the Holocaust. The Arab world is united to destroy the Jewish people. Threats, north, east, south, and west. We have the Hezbollah in the northern border, and we have Hamas in Gaza and the Palestinian Authority. Yet if you go to the Knesset today, it's almost a mini version of what was going on the streets of Jerusalem 2,000 years ago during the Roman siege. Watch a Knesset debate with different parties, the left, the right, the center, arguing, screaming, calling each other's names, a complete lack of decorum. And what's the issue that they're fighting over? Who's going to be in charge? And how to deal with our enemies who are trying to kill us. And again, it points to what is such a key issue. That it wasn't so much the Romans, but the disunity and the infighting and the factionalism, which was really the cause of the destruction. And just as that problem plagued us back then, so too does it continue to plague the Jewish people until today.